Hi, welcome to YS Khong Driving Channel, and it's me, YS Khong, with Jessica again.
Hi guys, it's Jessica and glad to see you guys again today. So what do we have today, Uncle YS?
This is the latest Mazda CX-5 SUV.
Wow, it looks really nice. I haven't drove a SUV before because all this while I've been driving a sedan car. So today I'm really excited.
Well, SUVs are actually getting very popular nowadays, and in fact it's a worldwide trend. More and more people are shifting from sedans to SUVs, and I think I know why, lor. Because with the extra space and all that, it's very good for people with outdoor lifestyles. And also because you're sitting in a higher position, you get a much better view of your surroundings when you're driving.
Wow, look at this chili red paint. It looks really nice, like a sports car way.
Yeah, this is Mazda's special color. They call it Soul Red Crystal. I call it the hero color lah. Hero color is what they use when they launch the car. This car is quite exciting, right? But we have to actually know a few basic things to do so that we can help to keep the car in good running order all the time.
Uncle YS, you know, for girls, right, we generally don't know much about cars. We only know how to fill up the fuel when it's going out of fuel, lor. And maintenance-wise, I think we'll just leave it up to the experts at the workshops or service centers.
Yeah, of course, if you own this CX-5, you can leave everything to them. But there are a few things that you can do in between service intervals, ma.
I'll be your student today.
Okay, let's start with the easy stuff. We have to check the light bulb itself. So what I would like you to do is to turn the switch to the headlights, because in the daytime the headlights won't be on when it's on auto. So this allows you to turn on all the bulbs, and then you have to go and walk around and check that they're all working. Alright, and that also includes doing it in high beam. There's one more set of lights that you need to check. These are the brake lights. Alright, so what shall we do? Shall I press and you look, or you press and I look?
I step on the brake and you check.
Okay. Okay, next we got to check the wiper blades. So for that, I would like you to wash your windscreen. So this lever here, you just pull back on it. Yeah. So you can see the wipers wiping. Okay, let go. Okay, so then it will stop. Then you look at your glass. If it's clean, then you have no problem. Done. But sometimes you may see some streaks. That means it's not wiping properly. That could be due to two reasons. One, the wiper blade is dirty, in which case you need to clean it. And after you clean it, you do it again, and if it is still streaky, then it could mean that the wiper blade is damaged and you may have to replace it. Okay, let's look at things we can do under the hood. Now, one of the most common things you'll be doing will be checking the windscreen washer fluid. So this is the windscreen washer bottle, and you can see it because there's a picture of a windscreen and picture of water. So simple. And you open it, and this is how you refill. But before you refill, you need to put in some windscreen washing fluid. You can buy this from any petrol station or accessory shop, and because it's actually liquid soap. Okay, then you open it, but here you go. You pour in the soap, just a little bit will do, and then you can fill in the water. Yes.
So how much do I have to fill up?
When it's full because there's no level, so you put in as much water as you can. Alright, Jessica, next we're going to look at the cooling system of the car.
What is the cooling system for?
Okay, when the engine runs, it gets a bit hot, and the cooling system actually consists of a radiator filled with water and a pump system that pumps water around to keep the temperature constant and not hot. Yeah, this is the radiator cap, and this is where the water goes into the system for filling up. But we should never touch this. You can see here there is a do not touch sign. Okay, so the only thing we need to touch is here, because we only need to top up the water a little bit. So if you put your hand here, can you feel the little indentation? Yeah, the mark. That is where the top of the water level should be. So if it's short, then all you do is open this, a very simple clip, then you put in water to that level, then you just close it back. There, you're done. Okay, next we need to look at the brake fluid level. This is the brake fluid reservoir. And you need to check by looking at this line here. Can you see this line here?
Yep.
Okay. Now, the fluid level must be up to here. Now remember, this is brake fluid, it's not engine oil or water. It has to be a special fluid. And you have to make sure that there's enough fluid by looking at this level. And this brake fluid needs to be replaced periodically.
Can we do this ourselves?
No, it's quite complicated, and so it's best done in a workshop lah. Okay, next we're going to look at how we're going to check engine oil. Okay, so usually the checking part is somewhere at the front or at the top, and here you can see this is the oil cap. This is where the oil is poured in, and this one with a ring on it is where you check. So it is called a dipstick. So there's a little hole here for you to take it out. So when you take it out, you need a bit of tissue paper, okay? And you take it out, and you can see the oil there. What you do is you wipe it, yeah? So you have to use clean tissue paper so that it doesn't get any dirt into the engine. Then once it's clean, you put it back inside through the hole, and you push it down slowly, okay, to reach the bottom. And then you bring it out again, and be careful not to move it, yeah? So you can see the oil here. So you can see the oil is exactly here. So that's enough. This is the lower level. There's a hole here and there's the upper level. So as long as it's in between the point, it's okay. So the best position is just at this little hole here. That means there's enough oil. So once it's done, you can put it back inside. And you push it down to make sure it locks in. And if you need to refill the oil, there's a cap. Just turn it, and you can see it's a cap here with a rubber seal, and you can know this is the oil because there's a can of oil here. Alright, next we need to learn how to check the battery water level. Okay, this is the battery, and inside the battery there is actually acid and also water. Okay, we have to maintain the water level. Now, here you can see the line here. This is the line that shows the maximum level of the battery water. And if you find that it's below, then what you need to do is you have to open these caps. Okay, there are 6 of them, but I'm just going to open 3. Okay, and then you take the battery fluid and you pour the battery fluid inside here. And you can buy this battery fluid from the gas station for a couple of ringgit. Alright, so once you're done, you close it back, and so this is how you maintain the battery life and keep your car going for much longer. Alright, next we're going to talk about tire pressures, and as a point of reference you can see what tire pressure your car needs by looking at this chart here, and this is in the doorway, right? For most cars it's here. Okay, so here this part you have for the light load, they show 3 people, and this is for the heavy load, they show 5 people. And then there are 3 types of measurements. They have KPA, bar or PSI. Being older, I prefer PSI, is pound per square inch.
But what's the difference?
Actually, they're all the same, except 3 different ways of measuring it.
Oh, I see.
Alright, Jessica, here's how you check tire pressures. This is a tire pressure gauge, and you need to put this part of it against the tire valve here. Of course, there's a cover here. This is for protection. So you take off the cover, and there you are. Then what you do is you put it smartly against the valve, then you push. And that's the tire pressure. So you can see here it's about 30, and just now the list said 36, right? So this tire is actually under. Okay, so would you like to try it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm going to reset this, and here you are. So you put it against the valve and push smartly. Fantastic! Well done, Jessica. So now you know how to check the tire pressure,
Yeah, so easy.
Yeah, and all the other checks, right? So Jessica, we've gone through all the basic maintenance steps, so now you should be able to do a bit of checks for yourself too,
Yeah, I think so. Thank you so much for the tips.
Yeah, but don't forget, you still have to send your car back to the service center for servicing, right?
But you know, people always say it's cheaper to do in normal workshops.
How can it be cheaper than free?
What do you mean by free?
Well, you see, for example, this Mazda comes with a Mazda Peaceful Ownership Program. So when you buy the car, for 5 years, they will take care of all the service, and that includes parts and labor.
Oh, that's such a big saving.
Yeah.
And Uncle YS,
Yeah.
I always wonder what they do to our cars in the service bay, and they usually don't allow us to go in.
Okay. Let's see. I'll try to arrange a special tour just for you.
That's great!
Okay, we'll try that. Alright, we've come to the end of today's program. We hope you liked the show. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Khong Driving channel and
my channel, Jessica Chow.
we'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Bye!